Hey, love bug. So I'm gonna get on here with another um, channel message. I hope you guys are having a happy and peaceful Sunday. I feel like this message is gonna be very specific to the chosen ones, um, or a chosen one. Initially, the energy that I picked up was a feminine energy. And again, you could be a masculine. You could be, male or female. It's really not necessarily gender specific, but I do feel that in my vision that I received was based upon a female, um, and you could carry the masculine energy or the feminine, or you could be kind of operating out of both. It doesn't really matter if you are a male. Again, if any of what I say in this message is resonating and it's a part of your experience, then this applies to you as well. This is your message as well. So just take what resonates and leave what does not. But what I am picking up is I'm picking up a feminine energy, um, feminine, masculine, but I specifically picked up female. And with you, I feel like you are at the start of your awakening. I feel like there's been many challenges your way since embarking upon this. Um, I feel like the biggest thing that you're battling with right now is the fact that you're going to have to let some people go. You're going to have to let people, places, things go. But specifically, I feel with you, it's people, it's family, it's friends. Two on the timer as I say this. This has been very hard for you to do. You're not sure how to really do this. Now, again, you could be male experiencing this. If what I've said so far resonates, then this is your message too. But intuitively, you're going to have to do this. And you're going to have to do this because you understand that, or you feel, rather, excuse me, my daughter doesn't feel good. We're all kind of like getting over a cold. So bear with me, bear with the background noise. For one, these people can't come with you. For two, these people are not good for your energy. They are not helping you grow in any type of way. If anything, they're holding you back. Old habits, family members, friends. But with you, you're a person that, you love your family. Like, they're like your go-to, whenever you feel some type of way. You're the type of person that you never really have friends. You got picked on, or you're currently being picked on, even by family members. I feel like there was a moment where you first you bought like a necklace of some sort, and you had like a crystal, or your first crystal, or you could have rocked. On this specific day, you had at least 3 or 4 crystals around your neck, maybe 2 around your neck. And you were walking up into the driveway, or I'm seeing like a front yard or whatever. I don't know if this is a grandmother or auntie. It could have been your mother that kind of joked about your necklace in a way that made you feel some type of way, made you feel indifferent, and made you feel like you were batshit fucking crazy. Um, this person this particular day kind of belittled you in so many words, but in so many words, what I'm picking up is they just, in their insult, they pretty much told you that you're losing your fucking mind, that um, who wears crystals, you're evil, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, this is what I'm getting from this person. I feel whoever this female influence is, she is a person that walks around being very angry. She's a person that, I don't know, she's the type of person that she just talks about everyone instead of looking at herself. There's a lot of people, obviously, in the world that does this, that carries this energy, of judging others before we look at ourselves. But this particular person that was doing this to you, I feel like in so many ways she is jealous. I feel like in so many ways she envies your energy. She wishes that she had your energy. And the reason why she wishes she had your energy is because no matter what life has thrown at you, you still remain a peaceful person. You still remain a good-hearted person. You still have this light about you. You still demand the room when you walk in it and all eyes are on you and you ain't even trying to do shit. And it's not so much as about other people looking at you. It's about the energy that you embody. She wishes that she had. She's jealous of that. And in a sense, she's also envious of the fact that it's almost like you're a rebel, like you're rebelling against the norm. Like, to her, you have guts. You're doing what others fear to do. So she'll never tell you this. I don't know who this female energy is, but she will never tell you this simply because she has too much pride and ego. But she is the type of person that all she sees in life is negative. She's negative, 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 negative. You might also have a father figure that's like this. But I feel like this particular day when you had your necklace on, this was like either an aunt, your mother, or a grandmother. It was somebody in your family. This was not like a stranger that was on the driveway or like like when you were encountering them. I feel like your family overall just picks on you. My bad, y'all. Like I said, we're getting over a cold. It's a nasty cold going around. Bear with me. But yeah, I feel like people in general in your family, all they do is kind of gossip. Most of the gossip, I feel, is targeted against you. I feel that since you have embarked on your spiritual awakening, your thought process has changed. When you're in conversation with others, it doesn't align with how you think and how you feel. So people are starting to notice that, and people are starting to basically make you feel like an outcast. And in a sense, you've always been an outcast all your life. You never really tried to be the type of person to actually fit in. There were times where you maybe wanted to, but since you've been on this journey, you've come to the, I guess, realization where that's probably never going to happen, and you're still trying to figure out what all this means. There's a lot of heaviness coming from you too, a lot of sadness. But overall, I feel like you are afraid to take this next leap, because this next leap means you'll have to leave these individuals behind. You'll have to let some relationships go, friendships. 10-10 on the timer. 11-11, 10-10, 12-12, 11-10, 5-5, 9-9 could be significant. These could be the angel numbers that you could be seeing a lot. 12-12 a lot more than the other numbers. 10-10. This life, these people that are in your life, the friendships, this life is all you know. Now again, you could be male that's experiencing this as well. If what I've said so far resonates with what you're experiencing and maybe you are not a female, then this is your message too. Either or. 11-11, 1-11 on the timer. Now the person is the energy that I'm picking up, whether you are female or male, you could be destined to be a tarot reader or you just got into tarot reading. I feel like you're at the first stages of initiation. You could also be a Reiki healer or in training to be a Reiki healer or both. You'll be the first out of your generation to do this, to break generational curses as well. There's also something in terms of you having more hidden gifts, but you'll discover that along your journey, not right now. You're not ready for that. That's what I'm hearing. So again, I feel like you're a person that just started your awakening. I feel like when this all happened, it kind of, well, I wouldn't even say kind of, you weren't prepared for any of this. I also feel like if you are a female energy and this resonates so far, or male energy and this resonates so far, I also feel like there are certain friendships, people that you've hung out with that you've known for a very long time. This could be a group of 3 women or possibly 5. I'm getting like maybe 3 or 4 that you normally hang out with. Y'all go to places together. Y'all be in a group chats together, etc. They're supposed to be your friend, but I feel like these individuals do nothing but sit behind your back and talk about you. They all think that you have lost your mind. I don't know any other way to put that to you other than that's what I'm getting off their energy. But they're too afraid to really tell you this because they feel not sure what this energy is that I'm picking up on. I'm trying to make this make sense before I say it. They don't want to lose the friendship with you because they feel like in a way you make them look better. You make them feel better about themselves. I don't know if that made any sense, but look, this is not me that's like, this is not me that's trying to make this message personal, or like, this is not me that's creating this message. This is like the energy of these females that you hang around. When they gossip about you, they it's not even insinuate. They accuse you of like practicing witchcraft. You pray to the devil. Um, there's something about a dude that you used to mess with too. 1515 on a timer. It's something about a dude that you used to mess with. That one of them messed with, and they this individual feels some type of ways. They feel like you stole the guy from them or something. Something stupid. I really don't want to read on that energy. I don't. For the life of me, I don't understand. Like, I'm not gonna make this about me necessarily, but I'm gonna say something really quick that I be really trying to wrap my fucking head around. I don't understand why women blame the other woman over a guy, especially a guy that more than likely is probably playing to both of them, even if they don't know about each other, or even if they do know about it's. Do you know how many men are on this earth? I'm just, because ultimately you're still not gonna gain shit out of this shit by being mad at another female. You're not gonna gain shit out of it. If anything, you're probably gonna gain a headache from probably crying about this shit, or trying to do some type of investigation to see what he got going on with the other girl. Like, then for whatever reason, even if it's a situation where the two individuals find out about each other, both women are mad at each other over one guy. It makes no fucking sense. I mean, it makes sense to me because I understand what's going on deeper, like beneath the fucking surface of bullshit. Like, I understand why maybe women do this shit, but at the same time, I don't know. Whoever these women are, that's what they sit around and talk about. One of them feel like you stole her guy from her. I don't know if it was a situation where maybe he was talking to her first and then they fell out. I don't pick up that this was a situation that you just came in on the scene and just snatched him from her. I don't feel like that's what the case is. I feel like she wants to tell herself that to make herself feel better, to make her feel, to paint this narrative to people that she's the victim and that you are the Wicked Witch of the West and you're a man stealer. Like, that's what she goes around and tells everybody so she can play this victim narrative, which is total bullshit. Like, she knows it's bullshit. This person knows it's bullshit, but they want people to feel bad for them and they want everyone to turn against you. Like, they want the rest of the friend group to turn against you. And this is what these chicks sit around and talk about. If you're a male, you have male friends, this is what your male friends talk about. They talk about you, minus the whole man stealing thing. If you're a male and you're experiencing this, if you have homeboys that you hang around, they feel like you're evil. They feel like you don't believe in God. They feel, I don't know, they feel threatened by you as well. Yeah. But regardless of the situation, I feel like 9 times out of 10, you don't really even give a shit. Because this is a lot of this you're not aware of. Like, I feel like maybe intuitively you kind of know, but even when your intuition is speaking at you about these things, you feel like you have bigger fish to fry, like, than to worry about. But then there's also another side of you that is hoping that none of this is true. Because these are people that you really want to keep around. Like, these are people, some of these people you actually grew up with. Again, there's what I get from you is there's just this fear of the next chapter, the next move that you're going to have to make. You don't want to let these people go. But on this journey, this is unfortunately one of the things that, it's not even one of the things, it's one of many things that you will have to do as a chosen one. You are going to have to let people go. You are going to have to allow people to accuse you of certain things, be mad at you. Yes, 9 times out of 10, it'll be a situation where you don't do anything wrong or you don't say anything wrong, and people will still ridicule and talk about you, etc. And the truth of the matter is, you have no control over how people think. The ignorance that people decide to hold on to rather than educate themselves. You have no control over how your family views you. You have no control over how the world views you or perceives you. The only thing that you have control over is how you respond to the bullshit, to people. Anything that's outside of you, you really have no control over. But go let God. That's a harsh lesson that even it was hard for me to learn. Just on a personal note, it was very hard for me to learn that I have no control over what people think of me and how people choose to process information or their views and opinions. I don't have no control over none of this shit, nor do I give two donkey fucks anymore about it. I don't. There's no part of me that cares for that, because I understand that there's a bigger picture here. I understand that there's shit that's bigger than me. There's bigger fish that I need to be focused on frying right now. I don't have time to worry about how people perceive me, who ain't here no more, who's still here. If people think I'm evil or not. I don't have time to think about that stuff anymore. Anyways, my bad, y'all. Get back to where I was. But yeah, I feel like you're at a place now where this the next journey that you're about to embark on. A lot of these people can't go with you. There's certain relationships and certain belief systems that you're going to have to let go. But for you, it's mostly the people that you're going to have to let go that terrifies you. It definitely terrifies you. Savaris, sit down. Sit down. I swear to y'all, every time I get ready to record, I don't care if it's a collective reading or whatever reading, it's always a distraction. Always. Never fails. Sometimes it's more distractions than others. Like, it's the fucking devil be busy. Anyway, I feel like if you are seeing, if so far what I've stated resonates, and you feel like this is your situation, whether you're female or male, and you've been seeing the numbers 11, 11, 11, 10, 12, 12, 9, 9, 5, 5. Your guidance here is, without me even saying it, you intuitively know. You know what you're going to have to do. You know why you're going to have to do it. This is something that I really don't need to tell you, because you know. The problem is you don't want to. This is very scary for you. And you're too afraid to kind of take that leap right now. You're not sure where the leap is going to lead you. That is your problem. And you're not sure that if you leave these individuals behind, what's going to happen? What does that mean for you? I feel like your guidance here is letting you know that in order for you to ascend to the next level, in order for you to enjoy the blessings that God has in store for you, in order for you to reach the next level in your ascension process, unfortunately, not everyone can come with you. And I know I probably did a reading about this maybe some months back, but I don't control energy, as you guys know. I just read it or feel it. So I apologize if it sounds like the same, whatever. But, different energies, different situations. Or it could be the same scenario, just different person. Nobody controls this shit. At least that's what I'm learning. Like, if you're a reader of any type, I don't care if you read tarot, we don't control this shit. It gets aggy, but we don't control. I'm just playing. Not really. Kind of serious a little bit. But you know what you're going to have to do. I don't have to sit here and tell you. I don't even have to, You know why you have to leave these people behind. 9 times out of 10, a lot of these people that you're going to have to leave behind are greedy to some extent. They're either greedy with your energy, greedy with your money, greedy with your love to try to walk all over you. Like, why you're going to have to leave these individuals behind. Some of you going to have to end relationships. I mean, it is what it is. It doesn't matter if it's a relationship, with a partner that you're currently with. It doesn't matter if it's a friendship that you could have had this friendship since the age of 2 years old. Later on into your adult years. It don't matter if this is your mother or your dad or your uncle. It don't matter. If this individual, and I'm just getting into why we have to do this. If this individual is not good for your health, they're sucking you dry of your energy, and every time you go around this person, it's nothing but negative Nancy, or they're accusing you of some shit you ain't damn doing, or every time you go around this person, you feel physically drained, sick, etc. Or it's always arguments. Y'all probably arguing more than y'all chilling and vibing. That's a problem. That mean it's not your energy. That mean it's the individual that surrounds you. And what God look like giving you all of your blessings right now, and them same individuals are around you? Chances are it's not going to happen until you get rid of the riffraff. Until you get rid of the things that no longer serve you, the people that no longer serve you. If not, if you choose to, and I'm not here to tell anyone to do. Like, I can't tell anyone what to do and who to be with and who, I don't play God. You do what you want to do. What I am going to tell you is if there's a certain level that you're trying to get to in life, if there are certain things that you want, and you are trying to work towards a goal to obtain those things, if there are certain things that you have asked God and you have manifested through the universe, guess what? Things that do not align with that vision, with that dream, with where you are going specifically, they must go. They or it must go. It is very simple. If it's low vibrational and what you're asking, for is of high vibration, it must go. It does not align. It's very simple. They do not align. And yes, it might be scary. You might feel like, well, damn, why do I gotta do this? Why, this is real shitty. I don't want to do this. Well, we don't choose our fucking destinies. Our destinies chooses us. Whatever it is that God sent us here to do, if we're meant to do it, trust and believe, especially if it's of higher purpose, you're going to have to sacrifice some shit. You're going to have to sacrifice a few people. And that's just what it is. That's the name of the game. That's how it goes. And most of the time it's that way because those individuals or that the way of your thinking, or it could be addiction habits that we have, or if it's people, it could be those very people that are not of our highest good. All they do is bring us down. All they do is drain us. Maybe this is an individual that you go around, and every time you go around this person, it's arguments, it's arguments, it's arguments, it's arguments. Well, you're not going to ascend to the next level or get any of your blessings if that same individual is around you. They're a hindrance. It's going to hinder your process, your ascension process. It's going to hinder what blessings are trying to come through your 3D reality. That person or that way of thinking is going to hinder that. So what does God and the universe want you to do? They want you to let it go. It don't mean you have to hate this individual. It don't mean that you have to, I don't know, be on some negative energy with them. No. If it's a way of thinking, you just simply have to reprogram your subconscious mind. If there are negative things that you're telling yourself, reprogram yourself. If there is some inner healing that you still need to do, go do the healing. But I intuitively feel like this is more so of people that you are afraid to let go of. I feel like you're afraid of letting these individuals go because you feel like, well, if I let my family go, if I let, my homegirls or my homeboys go, then what family, what friends am I going to have? You'll eventually align yourself with people that are of your highest good. A lot of people, like 333 on the timer, a lot of people like to call this our soul tribe, These are individuals that are not of blood. They're not of blood relation, right? They weren't like, this is not, people that are of your bloodline, but these are your hugest supporters. These are the people that are going to push you. They're going to, be rooting for you, support you. But you can't meet those individuals and they can't come into your reality, not just yet, because you're not ready for it. You're not willing to let the old go. You can't have the old there and then want the new. That's backwards. And by holding on to things or people even that no longer serve us, all you're really essentially doing is prolonging the process. You're making it more difficult on yourself, really. There's no one else around you that's gonna, suffer more than you, because essentially this is about you wanting wanting to ascend to the next level. It's about your spiritual journey that you have chosen to take. You chose this. You chose it with open eyes. No, you didn't know that a lot of this bullshit was gonna come with it. No, but in a sense, on a soul level, you chose it. And again, this is stuff that I really don't have to tell you. Whoever this is that I'm picking up, I don't have to tell you any of this. You know. You know exactly what you're going to have to do. You know exactly who you need to leave behind, what you need to leave behind. You know. The problem is it scares you. You're not sure that if you do this, are you doing the right thing? That's really what all this boils down to. You're afraid. This is new territory for you. So it's scary. But the truth of the matter is, no one can tell you what to do. No one can tell you how to live your life, and no one can tell you who you are. No one can make this choice for you. Only you. I will tell you this, if you're unsure of your next move, 36 on the timer, if you're unsure of your next move or who exactly you need to get, cut ties with, or what limiting beliefs that maybe you need to cut ties with, then meditate on it. Pray. Ask for guidance on this before you make any moves, just so that you can get the extra clarity that you need. But either way it goes, no matter how you try to slice the pie of this, it's going to be a situation where you're going to have to let a lot of these people go. You're going to have to let the belief system that you're holding on to go. You're going to have to let, again, if it's people, you're going to have to let these people go. And sometimes when we're slow to move or we're slow to make a decision, and God is in the background seeing what's going on. He's seeing how these people move. He's seeing the shit talking that they're doing. He sees the evil intent that maybe some of them have that is unbeknownst to us. Like, all of this shit is happening in the background where your spiritual team is seeing this. God is seeing everything, hearing the conversations, etc. Sometimes when we're slow to move and we're not making a move to remove these individuals like we're supposed to, eventually God steps in. Only when God step in, God cleans house and don't be asking no questions. I don't care who it is. If they don't align with where you're going, they gotta go. They will be forcefully removed without you even having to do it. And the reason for that is because these individuals do not serve, they're not of your highest good. They're not good for your energy. They're not good for you. It's very simple when you really think about it. But because it's familiarity, because this is maybe a person that we have longevity with, they're familiar. So, in our minds, we're like, well, why do we have to leave this person? We've done this and we've been through this. Well, none of that shit matters if they don't align with you. If they don't align with your destiny, it does not matter. Either you step in and remove this person and cut ties so that you can ascend to the next level and you can start to receive the blessings that God have for you without these leeches, without these no good people around. Or you can sit on it, wait, and lollygag, and God gonna remove them. He might forcefully make you remove them. Like normally, that when he has to step in, that's because you taking too long. That's because you stalling. But the reality of the situation is they're not good for you. If they were good for you, your energy wouldn't be drained. They wouldn't make you feel less than. I can go on and on and on. If it's nothing but negativity that you experience every time you get around these specific individuals, or you feel on an energetic level that you're constantly drained, not to mention that some of them might even be energy vampires, then it is time for you to go. It is time for somebody got to go. Because that means something ain't right in the fucking middle. That means there's a few people that may have to be removed, or there's certain belief system that you have in your subconscious mind that needs to be removed, that needs to be reprogrammed. No, it's not always people that we need to remove. Sometimes it is our way of thinking. But whoever this is that I'm speaking to, I feel like it's a little bit of both, but I more so feel like it's people, it's certain relationships that you're afraid to remove. Now again, if you're male or female and this applies to you, so far what I'm saying resonates, then this is your message. And the message is, if you want to ascend to the next level, if you have been manifesting a specific type of life or specific things, then the people who do not align with that, they must be removed. You want this type of life, you want this or that, these people got to go. This way of thinking has to go. That is your message. If not, not bad, y'all. If not, and you take your time removing these individuals, or don't reprogram the way that you're thinking, all you're going to do is hinder yourself, and you're going to block your blessings. Stop, Tavares. Go sit down. No, go sit down. Anyway, but yeah, that is your, I would say that's your guidance here. If what you want is a better life, if you're wanting to ascend to the next level, to ascend to a higher consciousness, if you've been praying specifically about certain things that you want to come into your life, then this is God's and the universe's way of making that happen. But you have to make the first move. And I would even tell you, before you make any decisions, sit and think to yourself. And all you have to simply ask yourself is, if I keep these people around, if I keep this relationship around, if I keep these friendships around, if I hold on to this job, does it help me or does it hinder me? Am I happy? Or am I settling because I don't want to be alone? And if you don't want to be alone, you need to dig just maybe a little bit deeper and find out why that is. 444 on the timer. Are you holding on because it's familiarity and it makes you feel safe? It makes you feel whatever way. But is it of your highest good? Is it helping you? Does it bring you peace? Is it positive vibes when you come around these individuals? Or do you feel drained? Do you feel depressed? Again, this could go for people, places, things. It does not necessarily have to be certain people you need to get rid of. It could be a way of thinking. It could be habits, maybe addiction habits. Or maybe it's inner healing that you still need to do. Or you need to start because maybe you've been avoiding not doing. I intuitively feel whatever energy, whoever this is that I've initially picked up on, this is more so about the people that you need to leave behind. This is about the people that you are afraid to leave behind. Because you're not sure if making that type of move, you're not sure if making that type of move would be the right move. So that is what terrifies you. The unknown is what terrifies you. And the truth of the matter is, we don't have control over the unknown. That's like trying to control the future. Try not to do that because you're just going to make yourself go nuts. And I think what your spiritual team wants you to really know is that you deserve the best. You deserve happiness. You deserve peace. You deserve love. The type of love that won't give up on you. That is constant. That is non-judgmental. Like, you deserve, and that might even sound cliche or cheesy as I say it, but it's true. That is why you are being pushed, probably at rapid speed, to make these changes. I mean, it's not like God is telling you do this or else. It is more so of, if you want better, this is what you're going to have to do. These are the people that you're going to have to leave behind. You have to cut these ties. And the main reason for that is because often when we have to let people go that do not align with like where we're going and the type of frequency and vibration that we're on, it is more than likely because those people or that individual, whoever, if it's people, it's because they are not at the same high, vibration. They still think low of other people. Maybe they're a person that is very judgmental. Maybe they're a person that hides their emotions. Maybe they're a person that smokes a lot, drinks a lot, does off the chain shit. Like, maybe they're a person that does not match us energy wise. So it's almost like you asking the universe and God, okay, God, universe, send me, I'm just giving y'all an example. Send me the love of my life. Send me a better house or my first house. Send me a better car. Send me my dream job. You know what's going to happen? You are going to be forced. A lot of shit is going to be shifted around. If we're talking about here on the physical. A lot of people are going to be removed. A lot of old beliefs, systems that you had in your subconscious somewhere will have to be removed or reprogrammed. If you got bad habits, those have to go. Because now it's almost like you're asking God in the universe, send me all this good shit, but I'm still down here doing bad shit. Or I'm still down here operating on a lower frequency. But send me all this high frequency shit. Does that make sense? Like, I hope I'm making sense. You can't ask for what you're not ready for. Or you can't ask for love if you're not willing to open your heart to receive it. If you're not willing to, I don't know, heal what broke you in the first place to make you not believe in love. You can't ask God in the universe to send you this perfect person. I'm just using love as a piggyback. You can't say, oh, I want love, I want this, I want that, I want the white picket fence, I want, I want to grow old together. And you are an individual that it's hard to get to know you. You put walls up when you meet individuals, when you dating somebody else. You play mind games. Do you understand where I'm going? Like, you cannot ask God in the universe to send you this great person and you ain't even nowhere equipped or prepared for them. Make that shit make sense. It doesn't. And more chances than not, you're not going to get that until you align with the person or thing that you are asking for. It will not come into your existence until God and the universe, until God sees that you are prepared for it and the universe sees that your frequency matches what it is that you're asking for. Because the universe only operates based off of the energy we feed it, we send out to it. God ain't gonna send that shit until you get your shit together. I don't know any other way to kind of put that. You can't ask for something or a person and you're not ready for it. You can't do, that's not how that goes. And that's not how that works. So essentially, if you have been manifesting certain things that you want God in the universe to send you, if you have started your awakening and not sure if this person or that person can stay, if you've been seeing any of those synchronicities, that is the message. You want to ascend? You want better in your life? You tired of feeling like this? Then lose this person. Lose this way of thinking. Let go what no longer serves you. Who no longer serves you. And only then the blessings will pour in. But if you keep trying to hold on to people, places, and things that only drain you, that only bring you heartache and suffering and negativity, then essentially you're hindering yourself. Like, that's just what it is. And trust me when I say, you probably won't see it today, tomorrow, next 2 days. That's between God and how the universe chooses to work. But I promise you, if you do decide to leave the people, places, and things that don't serve you, it's almost like a weight will be lifted off of your shoulders, like just in an energetic sense. A lot of that dead, like that heavy weight, 444 on the timer, A lot of that dead weight, a lot of the heaviness that you feel, some of that stuff that you feel, that's other people that you have around you. That's their energy affecting you in that way until you are ready to release it and let it go. I'm not saying everybody that you encounter, you take on their energy, but some of that's not even yours. Just saying. So the question is that maybe you should ask yourself is, if I keep these people around me that I know are not good for me, if I hold on to this way of thinking that I know is not good for me, am I really helping myself? Is it helping me in any type of positive way? Or is it hindering me? 555 on the timer. So I would say that sit with yourself. Because again, I can't tell you guys what to, do or say. I'm not here for that. I'm just a messenger. What I can say is sit with yourself, think on it before you make any, moves or decisions, and think about what is best for you, not what anybody else think, not how anybody else feel. Because the person that has to live this life and experience this life is you. Anything else or anyone else outside of you that does not agree with how you're choosing to live your life, F them. Like, seriously. I don't care who it is, by the way, that don't agree. It's not their life, it's yours. They were not given the vision, you were. They were not given the same type of destiny, you were. Like, literally, what's for you, that it's meant for you. It's not meant for them. That's more than likely why they don't understand it. The other thing is, you have to understand that going through the awakening journey, being spiritual in general, people will always associate you with something that's quote unquote evil. Because instead of people doing their due diligence and opening up the other part of their damn brain and saying to themselves, you know what, I don't know a lot about this specific type of practice. I don't know a lot about this. Let me go educate myself. Let me go dive a little deep into some knowledge so that I can educate myself. Instead, because they follow what the rest of the world does. And essentially, people that don't like certain spiritual people probably don't know a lick of nothing about their own selves. Like, when you really sit and think about it, it's silly. The only thing that matters is what type of intention do you have as an individual? Do you have bad intent? Or do you have good intent? Do you help people more than you take from them? As long as you know who the fuck you are. Trust me when I say, the outside noise, the people with opinions, them be the main people that need to do a lot of healing. That be suffering on the inside. They just won't let the world know that. Because of, pride and ego and all that other bullshit. But the truth of the matter is, they are the ones that suffer the most. But you don't have to live that type of life. That is, again, why God chose you. Because your calling is to help those same individuals find their way to healing. Whether, I don't care if you were called to be a Reiki healer, or do tarot readings, or do the healing bowls sessions, or create meditation music. Whatever it is your calling was, it is essentially for the betterment of Earth and the people that are on Earth. And not everyone that you encounter is going to understand that concept. They're not meant to understand the shit. Trying to make them understand where you're coming from and why you're doing what it is that you're doing, it's almost like trying to get someone that refuses to see. It's almost like trying to get your homegirl to leave a man alone that she know is dogging her ass out and cheating on her. It's almost like trying to get her to say, here, open your eyes. This nigga ain't shit. Open your eyes. You can't. You cannot. 111 on the timer. You cannot, and it will not happen that way. You can't make people see nothing. You can't make people understand nothing. Especially the ones that are not ready for that shit. That's just what it is. That's the name of the game, and that's how this shit goes. I know. I know. I know many of you are tired. I know, especially if you just embarked upon this whole spiritual awakening journey, I know that a lot of this shit is mind-blowing. A lot of it scares you. You're tired as hell. You just feel like, damn, when is this shit gonna end? Newsflash, it never ends. I just wanted to give you that little nugget. It never ends. It never ends, my friend. But here's the beauty of it. Because there is beauty that I have found in it. As tiring as it may be sometimes, as challenging as this entire journey may feel to you, the beauty is you have been blessed with the ability to not only help others, but to literally heal others. To give them some type of like hope. Sorry, y'all. But yeah. I would say that's the beauty of it. Like, you really get to help people to help themselves. You literally get to help shift, if you will, the healing that needs to take place in this world on a global scale, if you will. Each person that you help, that is you helping with the vibrations of the earth, literally. I know, it sounds cliche as fuck, but it holds a lot of damn truth. It does. The challenge is, you think this is hard? Letting people go and letting relationships go? There will be a lot of challenges that you face. There will be a lot of people and opposing energies that don't want to see you get to where you're supposed to be. A lot of spiritual attacks may happen in between. I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm just trying to give it to you real. But you built for it. You're well protected. And what's for you cannot be taken or destroyed or stopped. It can't be. I mean, it can, I don't know, be delayed, but can it necessarily be stopped if it was written? No. That's like trying to force God to rewrite some shit that was already ordained. That's stupid. Like that can't. It doesn't work that way. I don't care. I don't care. So essentially, what's for you cannot be stopped. The only person that can stop what's for you is you. That's it. So you have to ask yourself, are the people around me helping me or are they hindering me? Do they bring me peace and joy, or do they bring drama and nonsense and be trying to throw me up in there somewhere? Like, you just really have to sit with yourself and think, what is it that you really want out this life while you're here? And if that's what you want, are the people around you, the things around you, is that going to help you get there? Or is it some sort of hindrance? If it's healing that you need to do, but you have been asking God for all these things and whatever, well, by you not healing yourself, all you're going to do is make the process more strenuous on yourself. You're gonna pause everything. You're gonna keep your manifestation from coming into full circle for you because you're refusing to do the work. You can't. Again, I'm gonna say it again. You can't ask for some shit you ain't ready for. And before you say, "Yeah, I'm ready for it," no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not, because if that was the case, you would have been had it already. Just saying. Hey, look, don't get mad at me. Don't shoot the damn messenger. That is just literally what I am, a messenger. You feel some type of way about what I'm saying and how I'm saying it, hey, take it to God. Have a conversation with God. But if love is what you want, if a new life or a better life is what you want, then it's time to reevaluate yourself. It's time to make that move that you're afraid to make. It is time to let those individuals go that are not serving you, and you know they ain't serving you. All they doing is hurting you and keeping you stuck. But yeah, y'all. So that is it. That is the channel message that I had today. Again, if anything that I said resonated, then obviously this is your message. If absolutely nothing that I said resonated, then this is not your message. It's meant probably for somebody else. I hope that this message helped whoever needed to hear it. And like I said, before you make any drastic moves, just sit with yourself. Do a little introspection and really go deep. Really ask yourself, if the people, places, things around you, is it a hindrance, or is it helping you of any way? And once you do that, I feel like the answers will become clear. Okay, put it in the toilet. The answers will be more clear. And try to make sure that when you do that, you're in a place of just where it's silent around you, where you can kind of quiet your mind and quiet your thoughts. And then just really ask yourself those very important things. If I keep these people around, if I keep this way of thinking, am I really helping myself, or are these people good for my energy, etc. Because like I said, intuitively, most of you already know what you have to do. I'm like, I don't have this is stuff that I don't even have to tell y'all. But those of you that don't, this is your message. This is your guidance. You know. Like I said, I hope this helps. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. And I do, please excuse again the background with the kids. We're all trying to get over a cold. I hope my message helped. I hope I wasn't too mean in my message. I don't know. I'm working on my little, like, how I deliver things and how I say things. Work in progress. But anyway, child, if this message resonated with you, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure that if you are subscribed, that you hit the notification bell so that you can be informed when I do drop new readings. If you are not subscribed, you can subscribe if you want to. I wish you all peace, love, and happiness. And until the next one, bye.